Yet, we're all, and I'm aware of the challenge facing our country and the world, and they're serious and they're real. The well-being of almost 1 million people in Montana and millions throughout the nation, they know that we're having difficulty, and much of their future is at stake. I believe the ideals and values that is present in this building are the answer to the bigger problems that impact all of us. And what are the lessons of this building? In Montana, we shoot straight, and I mean that literally and figuratively. Just as you are, I'm motivated to do my best for the good of our state and country. I'm guided by my beliefs, the history of our great nation, my philosophy of government, and by the lessons I learned in this very chamber. I believe there's clearly a role for government in our lives, but there is also the need for individual responsibility, effort, and accountability. I believe in capitalism, free markets as the economic engine that has provided the greatest material benefits and opportunities for mankind. But I recognize the role of government is preventive and should punish the abuses of the system. I want to point out you gave me a cup that is leaking. Couldn't figure out why my hands were getting wet. And when things get tough, you don't throw your values out the window. That's the time when you need to cling to them to the tightest. I'm under no illusions that things aren't tough right now in America. In February alone, we lost 650,000 jobs. Those figures bring the total lost to almost a staggering 5 million. The national unemployment rate now stands at the highest level since December of 1983. Some economists say it could get up as high as 10% by the end of this year. And personal wealth of American families has plummeted. Home values are dropping while energy costs are rising, and consumer confidence is at an all-time low. But these are just numbers that politicians and economists use to objectively measure the real pain that people are feeling. A few weeks ago, I held a town hall meeting in Kalispell. I wanted to talk to real Montanans about the economy. I wanted to hear their thoughts and feelings because numbers on an economic spreadsheet don't give that kind of insight. More than 300 people filled the room. And everyone in this room knows what they told me because, like me, you talk to them every day. They were scared, they're confused, they're angry, they're frustrated. They were our families, our neighbors, our friends. And while I had to tell them that I don't have all of the answers, I promised them that no one in Washington would work harder to get them the kind of real help they needed. Montanans expect hard work and honesty. Thank you. These folks told me in a few hours what economists have been trying to find a formula to express for months. Our economy is in serious trouble, and we need to find ways to break the cycle of bad headlines.